Is your YouTube channel not growing? And if this is a question that you're asking yourself, and that is the reason why you've actually clicked on this thumbnail to watch this video, then you're in luck, because that is exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. I'm going to be discussing the reasons why your YouTube channel is not growing, what you're doing wrong, what you need to improve, and how you can actually grow your YouTube channel to get to that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so you can actually monetize your channel. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to it, because there's a lot of information that I'm sharing on this channel. Now, the first thing that you need to understand about YouTube is that YouTube is a very huge marketplace. There are more than 114 million active users that create content and that add content onto YouTube, and approximately 500 hours is uploaded every single minute on YouTube. Just fathom that for a second, because you're in competition with such a huge number of content creators. And when you start a YouTube channel, you are entering a market that is already quite saturated, and you're creating content and starting to create content and doing all the mistakes that generally are done by people that don't understand YouTube automation as you enter. And while you're making all those mistakes, you're wondering to yourself, why isn't my YouTube channel growing? Now, if you haven't received 100 subscribers in 6 months, then you have a problem. And if you're in that situation, then you need to redo everything that's on your channel. You need to re-upload everything that's on your channel. You need to redo the thumbnails. You need to work on your CTR, and all of these elements I've already spoken about in these videos. So if you haven't checked the videos out, check them out. The second thing that you need to understand is that you need to add a lot of videos onto your YouTube channel before you start seeing a traction on the particular channel. What do I mean by that? When you add a couple of videos, 5 videos, 6 videos, 10 videos, 15 videos, what happens is the YouTube algorithm starts analyzing the sort of content that you're creating. Now, we think as content creators that the videos are going to be linked to the viewers, but that's not how the YouTube algorithm actually works. The YouTube algorithm finds the viewers and brings them to your video. Now, there's a difference between these two approaches, because the algorithm actually looks at the behaviors of the audience that is already on YouTube, what they're watching, what they're liking, what they're engaging with, what they're interested in. And as they are interested in those particular things, the YouTube algorithms brings those particular viewers and shows them your content. So you need to understand that your video is not going to them, they're coming to your video. And if they're coming to your video, you need to understand the content that you're creating needs to attract them, keep them, and engage them at the same time. Now, if you're able to do all these things, then you have creative and engaging content. The second thing that I personally feel that we need to understand as content creators is that we are our enemies ourselves. We look at our channel and then we think that, oh, you know what? We created the channel, we have a couple of hundred views, and none of our videos are working. We're doing a terrible job. That's not the case, because we compare ourselves with people that are already in the industry that have been doing this for 10, 15 years. They have established a subscriber base. They have established their content. They understand what they're doing, and they've reached that million mark, 100,000 videos, 10,000 subscribers, and we compare our new channel to them. Just imagine for a second, if someone's been working in an organization for 10 years, they've got the experience, and you just start at the organization. Are you guys the same? You're not, because you don't have the experience. You don't know what it takes. You don't understand these ups and downs. They do. And that's the difference between a new channel and an old channel. So if you want to compare yourself with a new channel. See how you guys compare to one another. Don't compare yourself with a channel that already has 100,000 subscribers and millions of views. Don't even compare yourself with a channel that has 10,000 subscribers, because as per analytical analysis on YouTube, only 2% of that 114 million active channels that are available on YouTube that have reached that 10,000 subscriber marks. Only 2% of the 114 million. So if you have 10,000 subscribers, you're actually part of that 2%. And within that 2%, if you reached 1,000 subscribers, you're actually belong to the 91% people on YouTube that actually have 1,000 subscribers, because the rest of them haven't even reached the 1,000 mark. It is difficult, guys. There's a lot of patience that is required with YouTube automation. And that is one of the major things that you need to understand in order to grow your channel. If you don't have the patience, if you don't have the consistency, if you do not create engaging content, you're not going to grow. And among that 91%, if you belong to that 91%, you actually can say to yourself that you are in the top 10% of the YouTubers that actually have 1,000 subscribers. So amongst the millions of active users, amongst the millions of videos that actually get uploaded, if you have 1,000 subscribers and you're getting views and you're getting engagement, you belong to the top 10% of the YouTube channels that exist on YouTube, because it is that difficult, because there's a lot of competition and there's a lot of saturation that is on YouTube. Now, one of the major reasons that I personally feel that people actually get into this situation where they're unable to grow their channel is because they look at YouTube automation as a side hustle. Now, if you're actually spending only 1-2 hours on a daily basis, do you think you're going to get a result to compare to a channel that spends all their time, the 40 hours every single week, on just creating content? You're not, because you're only investing a limited amount of time on your channel. There's a lot of procedures, there's a lot of elements, there's a lot of things that you need to look at when you develop a particular video. There's a lot of things that you need to keep in mind when you actually develop a script. There's so many things that you need to consider when you develop a thumbnail. There's so many elements that you need to make sure that you actually hit before you launch your channel. There's a lot of research that goes into this, and all these things require time. If you're not prepared to invest your time, then definitely you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. Now, if you look at Health Vibe Zone, when we started Health Vibe Zone, we only had 7 subscribers, and it took us only 33 days to reach that 1,000 mark and that 4,000 hours. At this precise moment in time, which I think has only been 36 or 37 days since that channel has been created, we've actually earned passive income on it, and we're continuously earning passive income on it. The success to Health Vibe Zone was not because this was a side hustle. The success of Health Vibe Zone was not because we did not understand what we're doing. We did everything the way it was supposed to be done. We dedicated our time. We invested our resources onto this channel. And when we combined all these elements together, we were able to develop a successful channel. Now, if you're in this position where your channel is not growing, if you're in this position where you're unable to create engaging content and thumbnails and scripts and voiceovers and all these elements, the main reason is because you are your own enemy. You're not spending time to understand the different dynamics that are required on YouTube automation. You're not spending time in developing an engaging script. You're not spending time in developing and implementing the right strategies for a thumbnail. And that is the reason why you're struggling in growing your YouTube channel. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, the first thing that you need to make sure that you do is invest your time in understanding these dynamics. And that is the reason why I have created this particular channel and these videos that are on 10 Automation, to give you that opportunity to not go into the sea of videos that are available on YouTube and search for what you want to know. But I've given you an opportunity to find the answers to your questions in one place, which is 10 Automation. So if you are struggling to understand what CDR is, if you're struggling to understand what RPM is, click on this video, which was made yesterday, in which I explained to you exactly what these things were. If there is different questions that you have, you need answers to, check out the videos that are already available on this channel. And if you actually want to ask a question and if you want to share your channel, you can easily do that with me on the WhatsApp and on the Discord, which are both available in the description below. All you need to do is click on the link, and what you will get in response to that is an answer to your question. You can also leave your question in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best to even answer you there. The purpose of these videos is to give you an opportunities that others don't, is to help you save your time and help you save your investment, and understand that it takes time and effort. But if you do it the right way, if you do it consistently, persistently, and have the patience, you'll be able to start a successful YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, do subscribe to the channel, because this will help the channel and this video to get into the YouTube algorithm so it can help others like you. Stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.